This presentation aims to discuss different strategies available to Topcutter. First, we need to quickly explain what Topcutter is and how it works. Jack Hughes founded Topcutter in 2000. It is a competition-based software development company. The concept is simple. A client software project is broken into different steps, and all these steps constitute small competitions offered to the crowd. Therefore, Topcutter mainly relies on the participation of its over 730,000 members community. At the end of each competition, prizes are offered to the best solutions. In 2014, Topcutter's members have won $9.5 million.
This infographic is a good overview of Topcutter's key metrics. There are only 6,300 challenges per year, which represent 17 competitions per day. This gives the opportunity to only 1% of the entire community to win, and that does not include the risk of same members winning multiple contests. Lacani, Carvin, and Lonstin's Topcutter case study highlights this problem by providing the following fact. Between 2001 and 2009, the top 5% of prize earners received approximately 80% of the total prize pool.
The software development industry is composed of many players. We simplify the model by considering that Odesk and Elance focused on small clientele volume. IBM and Accenture, on the opposite, mainly target large companies. We will explain our assumptions in details later. The objective of this presentation is to give a clear answer to the following question. What segment should Topcutter target?
Our presentation will be split in 4 parts. The first part considers the option of building a large base of small customers. We then explain why a focus on large clients would be more appropriate. While we consider limitations on that approach in the third part, we conclude by giving recommendations about the way to go to attract larger companies while sustaining interest from the community.
We first consider building a bigger base of small clients as a strategy for Topcutter's future. The first advantage of this strategy is straightforward. By opening the gates to a larger customer base, an increase in the numbers of contests is expected. This offers more opportunities for members to win. Then, small clients would be offered less support than large corporate and therefore cost less. A development of Topcutter Direct, adopted in 2008, would be the best way to move towards smaller clients and offer them a do-it-yourself experience. In fact, small clients would be able to post their contests by themselves after a quick training.
However, we found numerous drawbacks to this strategy. We first consider the issue of motivating members. Small companies with really basic software needs will not be ready to offer a large amount of money. Also, a paper from Archar showed that once a well-known member has registered to a competition, others are not likely to get involved. Secondly, is it really possible to split already simple tasks into several contests? Will the peer reviewer engage enough in assessing quality? That is a kind of problem Topcutter could be exposed to. And finally, you cannot get a personal relationship with coders. Small clients might want a reliable partner for several months that they can contact in case of issues, as they might not have in-house developers to fix them quickly.
All change involves some conflicts of interest. To be resolved, these conflicts need to be recognized, brought out into the open, negotiated. This is especially true in the software development process, in which many actors can be involved. Even small clients will need managers to take the final decisions.
Odesk and Elance are 2 platforms that allow users to post jobs and get proposals from freelancers. They give you an estimate and offer a strategy about how to solve your problem. Furthermore, you pay them hourly or at the end of the project only if you are satisfied. You can then contact again the coder and build a long-term relationship with him. Following our analysis of this strategy, we are not really confident about Topcutter's ability to offer more to small clients than the competition.
We will then focus on the second strategy. We believe a focus on big companies would be more appropriate. Although Topcutter has a lot of patents regarding online coding competitions, its business model can still be easily copied. And this threat could come from big companies trying to organize their own contests and submit them to the crowd with no help from Topcutter. This is where the strong existing relationship that Topcutter has with large companies is crucial, and they have in their customers some of the best tech companies. They can benefit from that reputation to attract new customers. Additionally, 82% of Topcutter's clients do more than one project on the platform. Finally, what do community members want? The HBS case study shows that as our prize is important for them, they also expect challenging problems in order to grow their online reputation.
However, for large companies, competition is tough as well. Main contractors including IBM and Accenture benefit from decades of experience and have a strong brand image. The service is really reliable, the result is guaranteed, and you know you will have something that works from day one, fully integrated to your existing IT system. In terms of cost, they are way more expensive than Tom Coder, sometimes 10 times higher from what the Harvard Business School's case study describes. But at this cost, you will not only get the software, but also the maintenance that come with it, plus a complete consulting experience.
But so apart from the costs, what are the advantages of using TopColor for a big company? First, you avoid the winner's cost effect. By asking the crowd to complete a specific task with clear requirements, you're not paying for the one that promises you more at a lower price, but you pay only for the solution that fits your needs. The latest Global IT Services Market Line report highlights the high switching cost between main contractors. Once you work with one of them, you are stuck within the system, and this is typically the situation you want to avoid. Academics have shown the benefits of diversifying your vendor set, and this is what TopColor promises you. There is no contract, you pay for what you need only if you are satisfied.
Having several small companies will be less profitable for TopCoder. With higher management costs due to the complexity of multiple operations, one large company is easier to manage, plus the rewards will be more exciting for members.
However, there are some limitations to be taken into account. Competitors like Elance or Odesk are sufficient for small clients. There is a problem of maintenance with TopColor. Also, a huge concern with security as the person who coded has no interest in the company after the project. We can conclude that a new form of management is needed.
But is money enough to motivate the workforce? To mobilize the open source community and freelancers, you have to promote unique things besides money. A way to mobilize would be to promote the human capital and thus make developers happier thanks to a feeling of fulfillment. So freelancers are satisfied because they are more productive and feel more involved. In other words, pay the community with knowledge.
But this does not apply to crowdsourcing. The basic idea that rewards, and in particular monetary rewards, make rather intrinsic motivation emanates from literature in the social sciences. A group of cognitive social psychologists has identified that, under particular conditions, monetary rewards undermine intrinsic motivation. Providing rewards for undertaking an activity thus has indirect negative consequences. For that reason, this effect has been termed the hidden cost of reward.
But is money enough to motivate the workforce? To mobilize the open source community and freelancers, you have to promote unique things besides money. A way to mobilize would be to promote the human capital and thus make developers happier thanks to a feeling of fulfillment. So freelancers are satisfied because they are more productive and feel more involved. In other words, pay the community with knowledge.
And so why use TopColor? If you can't make it, buy it. It can be used to prototype and test innovative solutions. The purpose for companies is to externalize a project when you do not have the team, the time, the capacity, or the money, or to create an high-value and complex solution with different providers. The best use for TopColor would be a highly challenging technical and analytical problem. Plus, TopColor can be viewed as a manager's dream as it will remove the risk and cost of hiring people for a project.
Let me tell you our 6 recommendations for TopCoder. The first one is to go for big clients in order to attract superior rewards, gain reputation, and prestige. They need to have a user-friendly and mobile design for the forum if they don't want to miss the mobile opportunity, because a lot of developers are now using mobile phones to code. About the community, we advise TopCoder to hold some activities like online training session. TopCoder can be viewed like a resource-sharing platform which can give every member a sense of participation and involvement. A partnerships with GitHub to share code could be useful. Also, enhanced learning gave us a community to attract more developers. Last but not least, we know that Google, Apple, Facebook and Amazon are recruiting through open source forums and platforms like TopCoder. It has the power to attract the best developers and earn hiring commission, which means several $1,000s per job.
Hello, Anne. So here come to the last part. Tell me more about the whole project.
So first thing I want to say that you pronounced my name strongly,
Sorry.
but never mind. But the progress that we have been doing is quite funny. At our first meeting, we have different ideas. Like some of us want to go for small companies, but the other one, top could go for bigger companies like Google. We discussed about the advantages and disadvantages of each approach, but in the end we make the decision that top could go for the big company. So my colleague is going to be talk about the idea generation.
Hi, Lynette. And I think we have a problem in our idea generation. The problem is that we have different thinking patterns. Some of us want to focus on details in case study, when other people prefer to focus on the real data in real situation. For example, some of us prefer to observe case very detailed at the first stage, when other people want to check how many members they have, how many participants they have first. So it is so easy that we have different opinions.
The last part, and I think the lighting here is quite funny, right? Yeah, the lighting here. Yeah, I come to the last part. I think the biggest challenge for us for this project is not how we generate an idea or the step-by-step process. It's like our cultural difference, because we are from Hong Kong and then Vietnam and different part of the world. So from different background, we have different thinking style or like idea generating pattern. So we have our own style, like doing PowerPoint slides, or how we gather people together to have a meeting, or how we speak up for our ideas. So but we finally just get a conclusion, and then we quite smooth. But maybe between we have a little complex, but it's fine. Yeah, maybe this is a funny thing.
Do you think that this course is gonna be funny?
Yeah.
Really? Okay, yeah, I think it's funny.
Very
Yeah, okay, this is the end of our presentation, so thank you for listening.
Yeah, you may think that I'm a zero, but hey, everyone you wanna be probably started off like me. You may say that I'm a freak show, I don't care, but hey, give it just a little time, I bet you're gonna change your mind. All of the dirt you've been throwing my way, it ain't so hard to take, that's right, 'cause I know one day you'll be screaming my name, and I'll just look away, that's right.
Bye bye.